Good evening, and welcome to our comprehensive coverage of a political maelstrom unleashed by President Donald Trump's bold tariff policies. These measures are splintering the Democratic Party, compelling its leaders to navigate a treacherous divide, condemning the tariffs' economic fallout while addressing the demands of their labor base. Tonight, we spotlight Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Colorado Governor Jared Polis, and Pennsylvania Representative Chris Deluzio, delving into fresh polling data and the profound implications for America's industrial core. Trump's tariffs, a 10% levy on global imports and a staggering 145% tax on Chinese goods, are sending shockwaves through the economy. A 90-day delay on the broadest measures has not quelled fears of soaring prices and market instability. Democrats sense an opportunity to strike, but their coalition is fractured. Labor unions, a cornerstone of the party's support, back targeted tariffs to shield jobs from foreign competition, particularly in manufacturing hubs like Michigan and Pennsylvania. This schism places Democratic leaders in battleground states on a precarious tightrope. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has adopted a measured stance. In a recent Washington speech, she acknowledged the motivation behind the tariffs, but lambasted Trump's reckless execution. "You cannot just swing the tariff hammer without a clear end goal," she told the audience. In a follow-up interview with journalist Gretchen Carlson, Whitmer focused on Michigan's auto industry, warning, "This uncertainty will hit auto workers hardest, and the long-term damage could be severe." Her position reflects Michigan's reliance on trade with Canada and Mexico, where disruptions threaten jobs and livelihoods. Not all Democrats share her restraint. Colorado Governor Jared Polis took to X, blasting tariffs as bad outright for inflating costs and undermining manufacturing. His sharp rebuke underscores a deeper party rift. Those who view tariffs as economic poison versus those who see them as a flawed but necessary tool. Pennsylvania's Chris Deluzio, representing a Rust Belt district near Pittsburgh, has also stirred controversy. Decrying the devastation of trade deals like NAFTA, he has urged Democrats to abandon anti-tariff absolutism. Yet, in a Washington Post interview, he called Trump's approach chaotic and wrong, arguing it lacks the precision needed to rebuild industry. On the progressive wing, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders brings a distinct perspective. A longtime critic of free trade's toll on American jobs, he supports targeted tariffs to protect workers but rejects Trump's sweeping levies. "They can level the playing field for auto workers and steel workers," Sanders said, but Trump's disorderly strategy misses the mark. Labor leaders echo this ambivalence. United Auto Workers President Shawn Fain calls tariffs a tool in the toolbox, but brands Trump's policy reckless. Teamsters President Sean O'Brien sees potential for good-paying middle-class jobs, but faults Democrats for drifting from their working-class roots, telling the Boston Herald the party has lost the working class. Recent polls reveal deep Democratic unease. A Progressive Change Campaign Committee survey found 83% of Democrats believe tariffs will harm Americans, with just 8% anticipating benefits. A CBS News poll shows 42% of Democrats predict job losses, while 85% of Republicans expect manufacturing growth. Union households are increasingly skeptical. Navigator Research reports 65% view tariffs unfavorably, a sharper decline than among non-union voters. These numbers highlight the political peril Democrats face as they craft their response. In battleground states, the tariff debate is a political minefield. Michigan strategist Adrian Hemmond urges Democrats to heed voters' frustration, warning, "The reviews are really bad." Former Pennsylvania Democratic Party Chair T.J. Rooney demands a unified front, framing tariffs as Trump's one-man train wreck, and criticizing leaders who quibble over trade nuances. "We wonder why we lose the middle class," he said. "We give them history lessons instead of reality." Strategist Clay Middleton advocates clarity: tariffs raise costs and consumers foot the bill. With Trump's economic approval slipping amid inflation concerns, Democrats have a chance to gain ground, if they can align their messaging. The Rust Belt feels the tariffs' weight most acutely. Workers demand job protections but fear crippling price spikes. One Michigan auto worker summed up the dilemma: "I want factories here but I don't want to pay $50 for milk." Leaders like Whitmer and Deluzio face a daunting challenge, balancing labor's aspirations with the economic fallout of Trump's policies. California Representative Derek Tran, speaking at a CNN town hall, echoed this tension, saying, "Tariffs can balance trade, but reckless use tanks markets." His view resonates in competitive districts where voters feel squeezed. This debate could redefine the Democratic Party's future. Will it embrace populist trade policies to win back blue-collar voters, or sharpen its critique of Trump's chaos. For now, the party remains divided, with Whitmer's pragmatism, Polis's hardline stance, and Deluzio's Rust Belt perspective pulling in different directions. The outcome will shape not just trade policy but how Democrats position themselves against Trump's agenda and reconnect with workers. As one Pennsylvania voter told a local outlet, "We need jobs but not at the cost of everything else." That sentiment captures the stakes as Democrats navigate this turbulent moment. Stay with us as we track this critical story. Good night.